Alrighty, here is your recap, ladies and gentlemen. I will open the right window this time, and I will make the scavenger hunt the top line, so go ahead and pause to read. And pause to read. There is your recap. See y'all in the session.
To rewind, mainly because Rasa didn't have an opportunity to be involved at all in the post-battle resolution situation. So rather than being back at the hotel already, we are still in this room. Bookmark to the entombed room. But these two have left. Unless Ross wants to talk to them.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, we can go back to the hotel if you didn't feel the need to do or say or RP anything at the end of the battle.
No, I think the only thing she would have done is she probably would have destroyed the portrait.
I have to.
And I'm trying to figure out why I have it. Oh, my circlet of blasting.
Snaps would, in whispers, ask her if, rather than burning it, how do you feel about turning it into our own immortal work of art? There's gotta be paints around here. It's an art school.
Give me a minute. I'm thinking very slowly.
And somebody's got to tell me how you guys got a Muriel out of the way for this little adventure in the library.
Well, she was waiting upstairs for us. And if she steps in to try to stop us from doing something from the painting, Snaps
well, she's
will
waiting
try to
for you
persuade her.
upstairs in the library where the painting is.
Okay.
So you're going to have to get her out somehow.
Oh, Muriel!
I take it would be too much of a stretch to, in this one case, allow me to try and harness my cold breath weapon enough so that way I could pseudo decorate the painting with the fire, but like control burn to give like a mustache that can't just be removed because it's permanently damaged.
Okay, yes. And
wait, do you say that out loud? Like, are you thinking about out loud how to do that? I was just gonna start snapping and have little sparks of fire flying off her fingers. I can do the. Well, I was thinking about just tearing it off the wall and then doing that thing I did when I first found out I could do magic and I accidentally burned a tree. But Snaps is right. This is an art school. I could just maybe, and I do a few fire bolts at it and just put like a really fucked up, super curly French mustache on him.
You could enhance his mustache while Rasa is doing her breath weapon to put out the fire that you are creating as you go. You'll have to coordinate together, and I have no idea what role that would be. Probably performance or not dexterity. Yeah, probably performance.
Snaps is persuade distracting a Muriel. And maybe saying in her head, somebody give that guy a tail. He needs a tail. Everybody could use a tail.
I don't need a tail.
I would,
I'm just as is.
I would like to. Why does it say heroic inspiration?
What says heroic inspiration?
Oh, because the D&D 2024 stuff is now in line.
Oh, okay. All right.
It didn't replace anything except for like things that didn't really matter. But if you make a new character, you have to like scroll down for legacy stuff now. It's really annoying.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna use my rule of cool to try and make this go as good as possible because my performance is only a +1.
So is mine. I got a 16.
Oh, that's not good. Hers is better than mine.
Good, because I'm the one
Um,
rolling
Is that thing on the left a hand or a tail?
it.
Whatever you want.
Whatever you wanted.
It's an
oh my
impression.
god,
got,
look
like,
at that
one-
cat!
It's just got like got one fucked up like Smeagol hand, like ah.
I would also like to. I think I have a small something sharp. I think I have a small something sharp. I would just like to carve an eye into the corner of the painting with my knife. It helps if
I mean,
can
we
remember how
have
to-
someone with woodcutter tools, do we not?
Carving.
That
Wood carving.
too.
Yeah.
Those are sharp.
Mm-hmm. Keep them very sharp.
Mhm.
Oh, shut
I
up.
do have a
Excuse me,
dagger, so
dog.
I'm like rooting around in my backpack, like something sharp, something sharp, something sharp.
Ross
just
would
kinda
hand
look over
over
at
a dagger rather quick at that point. Probably it would be
Yes.
even my Asternian and whatever the blade it is. I can't even think off the top of my head.
Asterinian.
Asterinian.
Iranian blade, even, which is, totally in the realm of this person at this point.
Perfect. So fantastic. And I would like to carve an eye for the eyes into like the darkest part of his hat, I think.
Well, that portrait will no longer be displayed in a place of prominence at this school.
Fantastic
It's
news.
about time.
Oh my goodness, you peoples.
Hey, he was a dick.
Yeah, he did bad things.
I'm in a party full of children.
Yes,
Yes, you are.
you are.
Look, everyone needs to
Oh.
let off. Oh, she left.
That was
Everyone
not
needs to
She
let off
disappeared.
steam sometimes.
where's the fucking mute button?
Give me one.
Carve a star
second
into it,
here.
Aste, or some moons. Get into it. Have fun.
Why would I do that? I don't want a hand in this. This is. I could be caught for a crime over this.
It's only if they catch us.
Uh
As she
huh.
goes back to carving the eye into his head.
Right, I can't do that. Sorry,
Okay, I
players
know
having some
that.
complications.
Technical question. I know that Will and Sarah are in the voice chat as a single connection. Can I still send DM to Sarah?
Yeah, I have my phone
Okay.
next to me.
Cool. I just had to figure out where your thingy is. There it is.
Ta-da! Wait, where's the
Unsolicited whispers. D&D Beyond, guys.
D&D Beyond. I feel like somebody needs to start being Sam and just writing random bullshit ads for the Whisper Times.
Mm.
If you call in the
also-
next 5 minutes.
But Mom, we have to call in the next 5 minutes.
All in the next
They
5 minutes, and you can
said-
pet the tabaxi tail.
Very good. I have so many notifications right now, it's not even funny.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so we have defaced a piece of art.
Yes,
We
we
have
Well, some of
freed.
us.
Yeah,
Some
we have freed a trapped lesser genie and sent him packing with his now beloved, gender-free, faceless, nameless creature from wherever it originates to go home and be with his peoples. And Snaps has distracted Muriel out of the room while all of that was going on. So you guys will scamper out of the library to the
But before we
hallway
leave the
where
room,
Snaps. Yeah.
before we leave that room, I will make sure to hand the dagger back to Rasa and go, "How do you deal with it moving like that all the time? That felt weird." And then wander out the side, out the door.
It just does sometimes. Not always.
It was
But
kind of
sometimes.
weird, but I kind of liked it.
Okay, don't make this gross.
I heard him almost.
I was about to give the AO as well.
It's almost like if I was trying to give myself a tattoo on the inside of my hand, and like I don't know, it's kind of weird. There are no guns in this
Yeah.
base plane situation, but that's what I'm getting at. Wasn't making it gross.
Stand by.
I think I heard somebody
Definitely
calling for
heard the
Mama.
mama.
In the meantime, Snaps is giving Muriel the quick Cliff Notes rundown because she had a little bit of an idea that there was some shit going on in the basement. So yeah,
Oh yeah, probably a good idea to tell someone at the school what happened.
Mhm. She's the one that led us there, and she was the one that was concerned about the kids. So, like a quick rundown. Also, kind of pointing out that the founder was an asshole who trapped a magical creature against its will for its power, and that's when shit started going wrong. But everything's okay now. We've got it fixed. The children are no longer under any undue influence, and in fact, in the morning, I think they might be able to find some joy. Okay, bye.
Yeah, I have no idea if the imbued emotions would return to the students or if the students are still empty, missing those pieces of their emotional spectrum. Because the Enigmir's assistance caused the inspiration to become an enchantment that took the emotion out of the artist and literally imbued it into the object.
Do we want to go back to the gallery on our way out and see if we feel unnatural things?
I don't think there's anything you could do about it if you did.
Do you want to buy 7,000 gold worth of stuff?
Yeah.
Hey, if there's nobody in the gallery right now.
Don't deface the art.
Yeah, don't ruin the children's artwork.
What if we
You'd,
like
you'd
that wasn't
basically
what I
be
was
remove
getting at.
curse on it? If we like remove curse on it or something, or
I don't
spell
think this.
magic or something.
I think the spell magic worked, didn't it? Or am I stupid? That worked on
No,
something
you were
else.
able to dispel the urge to buy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
you were
you
able to dispel the
didn't-
urge to buy off of a person, but we couldn't fuck with the art itself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that
that
might,
Enigmir's
uh,
spell magic shit is like level 9. It's big shit.
oh.
Like just barely below deity level magic.
Oh!
Yeah.
Probably a really good thing that we didn't let the Mother of Vengeance take the lead.
It could have been a very rough. It was. It definitely fit in the deadly category.
Actually.
You could have survived,
Hit
but
us all
it
for a
could have
good
been
time.
rough.
Like we all took a hit just from being in the damn room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I turned the tomb into its lair because it had become so fond of the Marquine that it just would have protected it with its entire being.
Yeah, that makes sense.
A house is a home. Home is where the heart is.
And of course, being the layer of a wild magic, crazy ass Enigmir magic goes awry thing, every single round, everybody would have had to roll to turn to have one of those 8 horrible things happen, which weren't really that horrible.
You tell me I'm gonna have back problems in 3
Did-
sessions.
Yeah.
We did impress
that
upon
one
the
was
Enigmira
over.
that children are good and that they were being harmed and it didn't want to harm good creatures. So hopefully it's fixed.
Yeah. I genuinely have no idea if it would even know how to reverse it.
Wild magic is a fickle bitch.
Anyway, so we're all back.
Mhm, mhm.
And Snaps has ushered Muriel out into the hallway. You guys have done your sneaky, sneaky, pranky prank and made your way out into the hallway. And she will escort you off campus if after Snaps has explained what happened.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
I know that during this whole process, you guys figured out that Jorvin in the gallery does thing that happens in the gallery that seems to make people who can't afford it still want to buy it situation, and makes people who can afford it definitely buy it.
Mhm.
I don't know if you want to explore that further or just assume that that's okay because it's not harming people who can't afford it because it wears off. And the people who can afford it and it covers the kids' tuition. But that particular enchantment on that building was done by some other headmaster between Farid and Bakambe, but Bakambe knows about it and didn't do anything to turn it off.
Okay.
But you know,
If we
Dusk
teach them
could
how to spell it, they could probably put it back with Warthurl's a Warthurl's help.
if they could convince a Ward Hurl to do something disreputable. I don't think they could today. I don't think the Ward Hurls would be willing. But they were back in the day.
Oh.
They'd probably be willing to come turn it off. Just saying Dusk might think about that.
Mhm, mhm,
If
mhm.
Dusk or Rasa have been speaking, I have not been hearing them. I need to leave and come back.
I don't think it's just
I
you. I can't
also
hear
have
them
not been
either.
hearing.
Oh, the kids
Yeah,
are
no,
still...
sorry. We still had the mic off because we're still dealing with
No worries.
kids who aren't tired and are constantly requiring assistance.
Are they being
Oh.
goblins?
Is the way.
Apparently, I was a goblin as a child.
Mm.
I did not want to
I'm
go
a
to bed,
goblin
and
as
I
an
would crawl
adult.
out of bed and go to the top of the stairs and sit up there in the dark.
Just to refuse to be in bed, I'll sit here.
And apparently, I would scream, and yeah. Look, my circadian rhythm just doesn't work that way, and it didn't as a kid either.
Mm,
Hmm.
I'm a goblin as an adult. Does that count?
Yes.
Well, I'm really more of a gremlin.
Next campaign, all goblins.
I don't know what I am.
Yeah, I'm definitely more of a gremlin, and I frequently feed myself after midnight. It's a little bit of a problem.
If we're talking about shorter than human races, I'm definitely more of a dwarf.
I am a raccoon.
I am literal bread.
I too identify with the trash pandas. Permanent dark circles under my eyes. Kinda cute. Will definitely fight you.
No, you're still my sack of potatoes.
I'm not a sack of
Okay.
potatoes.
All right. I think we're back.
Because I saw the homebrew in a different campaign I was in, and one of the races I saw under the tab for homebrew was actually bread. And it's like spelled exactly like that, actually bread. I was like, what?
We walk around with a talking loaf of bread.
Yeah, because it is a movement of 0, but floats.
That's fantastic.
Mhm. That kind of imagery makes you want one as a pet.
It's legal
You're-
in most states.
Nah, see, if I was gonna get a pet that had some composition of bread, I'm not getting bread. I'm gonna get a bunger. That's just how that's gonna be.
Okay, so trying to play D&D. I forgot. What are we doing?
don't
So
know.
we We've left the campus
leave?
and returned to our hotel, dropped off our weapons.
Maya and Foggy wanted to spar, and I don't know that that could
Oh,
happen
that's
inside the
true.
hotel.
No, let's not do that because your weapons are behind the counter at the hotel. You have to do it outside.
Just punch each other.
I mean, that's fine.
Actually, I've been thinking about that.
Oh,
Oh, yeah?
continue.
It's entirely up to you. I'm down for either. Either fisticuffs, and we just go at it, or I trust you, and he points to the fact that we have 2 clerics, and I trust them.
Mm-hmm.
You get to use the axe, and I get to use my claws. Pick one.
And you see like Maev's eyes just completely light up, and when she goes into a rage, they're always like a little bit red around the iris, but when she goes into her rage, there's like fire that envelops her iris.
Mm-hmm.
Your passive perception's like pretty decent, right?
Yeah, let me give you that number real quick. 16.
Yeah, you'd probably notice it because it's not something she's aware that's happening. Um, so she wouldn't be trying to hide it or anything. Her eyes are lighting up, and like that fire thing is starting to happen, but it's more of like a purple flame looking situation.
Okay.
And she's like, oh, 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 she's like, well, I don't know if we were already in the process of dropping our weapons off or not, but she's just gonna like chuck her bag down and just grab the axe and like, where are we going?
Front yard. Let's go.
Great big courtyard out front.
I'm
Lots of pretty
watching.
green grass.
Nice.
And one panicking gouty snoot.
Be all right.
Closing the door as you exit. I'm just going to close the doors for a little while. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just close the door for a little while.
All right.
I mean, if you want an extra die to roll, I can also bless you both. Just to make this really nasty.
I'm down.
Snaps is like doing the little scheming, wiggling her fingers thing.
Starlight, step up to the. I'm gonna Starlight step up to the roof so I can get a better view of this.
Yes.
I guess we'll roll initiative to see which one of you goes first.
Okay, that's a thing. That's a thing. I don't remember how bless works, but I know it's a D4.
Attack rolls and saving throws, I think. Hold on, let me actually look at it.
Oh God.
Attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay, so initiative is an ability check, so we don't put it there.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly should have done some Laura
I
Bailey
didn't.
rolls.
And it's only a minute, so Snaps is gonna wait until you guys like jump at each other, and then she's gonna hit you both with the bless.
Fantastic.
Just because it's fun to roll lots of click clicks.
Indeed.
Hitting me right now.
Are we
22
still
for
rolling initiative? Okay, 22 and Maiev? Not 22.
11.
Yeah. Okay, so Foggy, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get a little bit back a ways away from Maiev, and as we feel that like build towards whatever would be the starting gun, he just sort of gets into his readied stance. I'm not gonna rage yet, and I'm just gonna go palm up and give her a come at me, and that's my fucking turn.
Your whole turn.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Digging it.
All right. All right. We're just theater of the minding this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay.
if you want, I can put a couple of pucks on a screen. You want a couple of pucks on a screen? I'll give you one.
If you want to play with movement, I'm down.
You are really older than Maiev by just a lot. However,
Stays missing, but there you go.
she's got that whole mom thing going on all the time. Oh God, I'm way too zoomed in. What's going on? Okay. She's got that mom thing going on all the time. And I totally know how this works.
Over here on the sidelines.
She's gonna be targeted. Okay. So you did the little come at me hand thing. You went all Morpheus on her. So
Yup.
she's just gonna like let out this half amused, half crazed, partly proud and impressed cackle. And then she's gonna mirror the movement that you did, and then
speak some shit in Infernal, and instead of doing the Morpheus come here, she does like a palm out, like as if 1-inch punch, but just like a slap.
Okay.
Then some shit happens. Okay. Dirty 20 to hit.
I believe that hits. Yes.
Okay. So this undulating, warbling mass of chaotic energy is going to hit you in the chest.
Oh, you've thrown magic
You
at
are
me at the start.
going.
That's valid.
Uh-huh.
Love that.
Okay, please hold. I've never done a chaos bolt before. Cast. Okay, so 2 of these and 1 of these. Use 1 of the d8s. So that would be the pink one. Determine cold damage. How fitting.
Yeah.
Okay. So I believe you just took 15 points of cold damage to the chest.
Hell yeah.
And that was my Akachon.
Have you guys seen Maiev do magic on purpose yet? Is this the first time Maiev is doing magic on purpose?
I think Maiev
I
has
believe
thrown like
Firebolts in the painting. There's that.
Yeah.
yeah, she's
And
done
burning
like
hands and
minor like
bites.
cantrip level shit before. That's what, a second level spell?
that's a first level. I only have
That's
first
the first
levels.
level. Okay.
But I'm pretty
But
sure this is the first
actually
time you've
no.
used any of them.
Yeah.
She
No,
does
I'm
feather.
pretty sure when she went up against the beast, she did Arms of Hadar.
Oh, all right.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Seems like a situation in which you would want to throw magic around when you're fighting beast.
Yeah. But this is that's the
This
first
is new.
time she's ever done that spell. That's a brand
it.
new spell.
Okay. Fucking ouch.
And Foggy says out loud,
Ugh, okay. And then I'm waiting for my turn.
if
Um,
you're done, Maiev, do you have a bonus
yeah,
action?
I mean, yeah, but he hasn't raged yet, and I just hit him with magic first, so I'm not gonna rage.
Okay. So then it is Foggy's turn.
Alrighty. Foggy's gonna
Unless you're
respond.
moving.
Foggy's gonna respond sorta in kind. From here, I'm gonna throw one of my my sun bolts. He's gonna like do a two-handed okay and like pull energy from like out and around him and condense it into this little ball in one of his hands and throw it one-handed at her. Ooh.
Uh-huh.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that just hits a lot.
7 points of radiant damage.
Ouchie.
Then he's gonna run in. It would help if you had your token selected. And then
Occasionally.
from a low position, I'm gonna give one to like a big heavy backhand to a thigh, and then an upwards strike to a jaw. So number 1.
Okay.
That is plus 18 to hit.
Yes, it does.
My unarmed strikes are d8s. 6, 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Uh-huh.
I'll roll that again because that fell off the table. 14, 21 to hit.
Yep.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
That one's for the uppercut to the jaw. Bonus action. I know it's only turn 2, but fuck it, I'll do it now. He's going to let out a big angry roar directly into your face as the skin on his arms cracks and flakes away as his hands transform into claws as I rage.
And your eyes change color when that shit happens, don't they?
Indeed, they shift from the outside edges inwards. The sclera, the white part of the eye, turns like a blood red, and the irises change to a yellowish color, and the pupils also split into vertical slits. I haven't described that in a pretty long time. Figure I might as well describe it again. Good reminder and opportunity, Mama. Thank you. And with that, that's my action, bonus action, and all the movement I'm going to commit.
All right.
What are you gonna do?
So after the uppercut, she like looks back at him, and she's just got blood starting to pool in her mouth a little bit. So she's just gonna she maintaining eye contact with this like twisted grin on her face, just spit the blood sort of away, and then you see her eyes do the full on fire thing as she goes into her ragey rage.
Yep. This is happening.
And attack.
Attack, attack.
I totally remember how to play this character. As the relentless thing, there's the thing. Here we go.
Reckless.
Yes. Yes. Reckless. Oh boy.
Natural 20.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yes.
Yeah. All right. I don't think that's a thing that I have just yet, though.
I do not think you are high enough level barbarian for brutal criticals. I think that requires 10th level barbarian. Let me confirm.
Oh,
Isn't she a
incorrect,
half orc
sir.
though?
You have brutal critical at this point? Oh no.
I have savage attacks.
Oh, you also have that, yeah.
I do have savage attacks,
Yeah?
but I don't have brutal critical.
Yeah, that requires 9th level barbarian, and you're only 8th level barbarian because you have 1 level sork.
So I'm gonna do 3d12s.
Is it,
Yep,
isn't my
this
F
is...
2 level sork?
Is my F2 level sorcerer? I don't know. I don't track that. I don't need to.
Yeah, my have a 7
2
too.
levels.
7-2. Alright. Well, either way. Do your thing. Hit me with 3d12 and make me cry.
3d12. Oh boy. Okay. Just 25 points of my axe across your chest.
Mom, I will let you be the bearer of this. This is being halved because I'm raging. Do I have that to 12 or 13?
We normally, when a player is being hit, round down. So round down.
Okay. Just wanted to double check.
That was
So
the
that's 1.
first attack.
So number 2.
Attack number 2. Oh yeah, am I supposed to be doing blessed on these? I forgot.
Yeah, you were.
Oh yeah.
But it really doesn't enhance a crit, so.
It does not, in
And
fact.
neither of us have missed yet, so wouldn't really have affected anything.
19 plus 8.
Yeah, that hits.
Right. Play this game. One of these.
Absolutely beautiful.
Ooh! That would be the maximum 16 damages, my good man.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna kind of dance around you a little bit and move myself to this side.
Alrighty.
And
You have
I
spectral
think that's
buddies
it.
out.
I do, and they are thoroughly confused.
Oh, I'm sure.
They were all up in your face as soon as the first hit connected,
But
and
they know me.
they know you, and they're like looking back and forth between me and you, like, what the fuck are we doing here?
As both of us are just grinning madly.
Oh yeah,
Alright, I suppose it's on to me at this point.
Yes.
it is. It is.
Alrighty. You got 3 claw strikes coming your way, lady. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 30 to hit.
Jesus, yeah, that hits just a little bit.
9 points of piercing damage, right? No, slashing.
Slashing. So I did do the
9
rage thing.
becomes, yeah, 9
So
becomes 8 for 4.
becomes 8 becomes 4. Okay. Yep.
25 to hit.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe that's 8 points, right? 8? Sorry, 2 seconds. Double checking my damage.
Please hold for math.
2, 7. I'm dumb. It's 7.
So
I did
6
it right
for
the
3.
first time and then doubted myself. Yeah, 6 becomes 3. So, third one. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 23 to hit.
Yep.
9 points of slashing damage. And then I'm just going to do bonus action 1 hit. So you're going to get a punch.
Not even a flurry of blows?
Not yet. 28
Okay.
to hit.
Yep, that hits just a lot.
This is a d8. 9, 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Becomes 12 for 6.
Nice, nice, very nice, very nice.
Nah, not yet. Never mind. End of my turn.
And like amidst the attacks, you hear Maya like muttering random shit that doesn't quite make sense in common, and then there's also some dwarvish thrown in there and some orc, and like weird hand gestures as she's very clearly talking to her ghosty guys.
Gotcha.
And then we do more fighting.
More fighting.
Give me the caltrop. Attack, attack.
Attack, attack.
Still reckless. 13, 14 plus 8. 14 plus 8.
That hits.
Okay, cool, because brain don't like math today. Give me back the caltrop. And 6 damages. Or 3 damages.
Okay.
And
Swing number 2.
go for swingy dingy number 2. 13. My caltrop is stuck. 14 plus 8. My brain don't like numbers today.
That hits.
Cool. Another one of those. 8 points of slashy that you will have to 2 to 4.
Boom.
And a bonus. I don't think I really have any bonus actions. I will use my bonus action.
Okay.
You suddenly hear Maev in your head talking to Karak. Are you having fun, buddy?
I assume she just gets back, which I can't get to transmit on my mic for more than one instance of ha.
Happy dog
Rock
noises.
is happy dog panting.
Fantastic. All right, so now it's on me.
Forgot there's stuff going on.
So, uh, So I'm trying to decide what stuff I want to do to make this a little bit fancy.
Did you see my private message there,
I
Greg?
did. I did.
Okay.
Yeah. So, first attack is claw across the chest. Natural 20.
Natural 20 will absolutely hit.
That will become 2d6 plus 3 plus 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of slashing damage.
14, you say?
Yes, becomes 7.
Okay. Anyone know how many times I hit him? Because I have forgotten every single time to add the 2 for rage.
Mm,
No, I've lost count at
One's
this
with
point.
magic,
it
so
should
that
be an
wouldn't have done
even.
it.
It should be an even number,
Yeah, I
which makes
want
it
to
a lot easier
say...
to have it.
Yeah, I want to say it's like I think you've hit me with the axe 4 times. Because I think you've taken 2 turns after the Chaos Bolt. So it
That
would
sounds
be,
right.
yeah, so it would be 2,
There's
4,
6, 8.
6, 8 has been missed, so I'm just going to add 4 damage.
Okie dokie. I totally know how to
Fantastic.
play a barbarian,
Yeah.
guys.
It's fine. So you just took that. Then I'm actually going to convert this across the chest slash into front flipping momentum as you guys see flames kick out from one of my heels as I kick downwards towards Maev's head. I'm going to activate some
Do it.
blazing boots shit.
Do it.
Let me remind myself which actual specific one I'm using here. I have to go to my inventory to look at that. Fire. I was looking for it under features and traits.
Oh, snaps. Greg West. Oh my God. You're so fast.
Oh my lord. I'll show that off on the recording in a second. So, yeah, so he's doing a big ol' front flip as part of this particular swing. So that just becomes a normal swing with modified properties. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 plus stuff, I believe. Yeah, 18 plus 7.
Hit? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay. So, oh, I still actually have to do that math. 18 plus 7. 25. Okay. So now I'm going to do...
25?
Yes, 25 to hit.
Oh, to hit?
So,
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
that hits.
that was to hit. Sorry. but I needed to know that number. This is that, so this is that. D8 plus 3 plus 2 plus 6. Or D8 plus D6 plus 2 plus 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw DC 25. With the
Oh,
DC,
okay.
yeah, the DC of the strength save is my attack roll. So DC 25 strength saving throw, please.
Buddy.
Okay.
You have advantage because you are raging.
Oh, I do. I do.
You'll probably hit it.
Strength. Strength, you say?
Yes.
Well, that's a 4 on the bless. Yeah. I made it. The 17 plus 9 plus 4.
Yeah, okay. So you bring your arms up just quick enough to not avoid the damage, but absorb the force of it just enough to where you don't get knocked onto your ass.
Cool.
But I'm still gonna whip around and give you another claw strike, because why not? Would have been cool if that worked. Yeah, that D almost fell off of the table. That's fine. 19, 22, 29's a hit.
Yep. Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of slashing damage. 9 points of slashing damage.
9. Okay.
Spending my first key point. Flurry of blows for 2 more. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24 to hit.
Yep.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points becomes 12 for 6.
Okay.
And last one, natural 20.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. Hit me with it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 becomes 14 for 7 again.
Okay. Is that the end of your stuff?
Not quite, because I'm burning another key point on that one. Stunning strike.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I was gonna say, hold, please. Tell me how that works.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw, please.
I believe you would fail.
Hold, please. Reduced to 0, but not killed. Drop to 1 instead.
Ah.
So you've burned your one time.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
There's whispers to the DM.
Yep.
Oh fuck.
Who?
Mm.
Okay,
Oh
so
boy.
you need what save from me?
Sorry, I've been looking at my character sheet for something. My tablet's dead on my bed, so I have my character sheet open. I just tabbed back to the map to see that I'm in for some trouble that Foggy's unaware of right now. Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So, yeah, during the Constitution saving throw, Rasa has apparated directly behind you.
Wonderful.
Oh, boy. Constitution saving throw is 14.
That is the DC, so you are not stunned.
Fantastic news.
Unfortunately, this is not fantastic news for me, as I have ended my turn.
You ended your turn trying to stun me. While in doing so, you saw her eyes glazed over for a second, and she like half falls into like a sumo squat. What I don't know is if my rage
Did not lose your
endures.
rage.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
I
because you
think.
dropped
Yeah,
to 1 instead. We
yeah.
determined that before.
Okay.
You never hit
Um,
a 0 and unconscious, so you're still raging.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Dope. Um, I am going to maintain the sumo squat and just
Don't hit Rasa.
let out this bellowing laugh because I can see her back there.
Out of curiosity.
And
Nope.
yes.
Foggy has no idea. I just rolled a random perception check and rolled a fucking 7. So,
Yeah, all right. So,
no, 8.
I'm
I can't do
going
math.
to swing. So this bellowing laugh, and then there's this, and I believe it was unspoken. That we're supposed to be clear with our words when we play this game. That we are going for non-lethal,
Yeah, that's the goal.
but she's got this bellowing laugh coming out of her as she's in this sumo squat, and she's just going to come up from the sumo squat with the axe up your chest.
Yup.
Oh, I really was hoping for something cooler than that, but it's fine. 17 plus 8 to hit.
That hits.
Eh. 9 down to 8 halved to 4.
Okay.
And one more time. This
Yes.
time downward at, I think she's right-handed, so one of your shoulders.
Yeah, take off one of my arms. Do it.
19 plus 8.
That hits.
And I forgot the 2 again. So just add 2 to this. 9. So 9 down to 8, down to 4, up to 6. You catch that?
Yes, I caught all of it.
Okay.
I am very low now. I'm about to be lower. Because I
Okay.
assume this is the moment where Rasa would be slotted into the initiative order.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. That is of course assuming Maev is done with her turn.
Like prestidigitation.
I believe I am just going to use my free action to just wink at Rasa and continue to talk to Karak in your head.
Alrighty.
You would hear Rasa very quickly ask, "Do you want me to interfere?" And this is to Maev.
In her head, I assume?
Yep.
Well, okay. Here's
Maev is standing
It
there covered
probably
in
would have
blood.
happened during all of the cackling that you were doing. I want to know how much you want me to interfere versus before I just jump in beyond what I've already done.
So this is where Maev is,
got that solid 8 intelligence.
Yup.
So she's already talking to Kurak in Foggy's head, and now Rasa is talking to her in her head, and she's gonna just respond.
But you remember, I was talking to you while you were cackling during your action, so I'm not sure
Yeah,
how
but
much.
I started talking to Kurak at the end of my last turn.
Okay.
So I think this is just gonna go over both radio waves.
Yeah, that about
and
tracks.
and it's gonna be, well, the look on his face is gonna be priceless. But I think actually, has he ever seen me do the thing that I just did where I almost died but then I didn't die? I don't know.
And
So
Foggy
both of us hear
technically
that.
overhears that.
Yup.
So in the moment that Foggy hears, the look on his face is going to be priceless. What happens, Rasa?
I'm in the middle of beginning the head turn backwards because there's a known prankster on the team. That isn't me. All right, how hard am I getting stabbed with something that I won't be able to resist?
I was going to say that was going to be a 26 to hit.
You know, yeah.
Give me a minute.
Well,
I have to look at
hold
something.
on. So we're interfering, are we? Have a silvery barbs.
Oh, cool. So you have disadvantage now.
Which would be negated by the advantage that she gave to me.
Which would give you Tridus?
The whole flanking
Oh,
thing.
yeah. So, yeah, Silvery Barbs
Have
is broken
Tridus
like that.
advantage.
So you had advantage. You now have a third d20 to roll and take the lowest of all of them. Silvery Barbs is broken.
Have a silvery
Barb
barb.
sucks.
I'm also going to
Yeah.
give advantage to Foggy's next attack.
Give me a
Alright.
minute. Gotta find another d20 that I actually like.
Oh boy.
That's still a
No,
21 to hit.
Yeah, I was going to say, knowing your stats, you're probably still going to hit me. And yes, 21 hits.
Brace for sneak attack.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm
And
dead. I'm
this is
fucked.
non-lethal.
Do you get sneak? Wait, does she get sneak if she doesn't have advantage? Or is it because flanking?
It's
It's
because she has an
because
ally
somebody
within 5 feet of
near
her
me.
target.
Gotcha,
So because she has Maev within 5 feet of me, she still gets it no matter what.
Gorcha.
24 points because this was with my Dragonborn dagger.
Yep. So, is this with the Acerinian dagger or is this with your psychic blade?
Yes, it was.
Oh,
Mr.
so
Indian
this
dagger
is...
up in... Where exactly did you stab him?
Yeah, because you said 24?
Yeah, it was 24.
Yeah, so that halves, because you're not doing the psychic one as regular piercing, so that halves from 24 to 12. I'm at 0. I had 11 left.
Soon as
Ooh.
someone hits the ground, Snaps fires off a mass cure wounds.
Alrighty.
I want to catch him. I want to catch him as he's falling.
Oh, good.
It takes her a second to put the spell together. So you catch him. And then we all 6 of us get 22 points of healing damage.
Healing damage.
Healing damage. I love it.
Cool. Okay, so I'm back up to 22.
I'm
So I
sorry,
catch him.
brother.
You tried.
I did.
I catch him and he was still like mid head turnaround. And I'm just talking to Ross at this point out loud, like, did you see the face? The face was great. The face was great. Oh, hey, welcome back, bud. And I just ruffle his hair.
Ugh. Like, stretch out the back a little bit.
Sometime.
What was that?
I said this definitely makes
Aste?
me want. This makes me want to try sometime, but meh. I don't want to waste, or not waste, but like I don't want to hold up any more time.
That's right. You weren't there
Well,
when we went to the
you
fighting
can
pit.
always ask for sparring in the next session, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I would
2v3.
like while you're all recovering, a group perception check, please.
Oh, that's gonna go swimmingly. Am I still blessed?
Yeah.
Technically, yes. That was only 3 or 4 rounds, yeah.
Yep, that tracks. Big ol' 5.
17 for Dusk.
19.
18 for Snaps.
27.
Stay, Dusk, Snaps, Rasa. Everybody but Maiev. There's an unusual, as this has all been happening from, probably the beginning of the second round, the ambient temperature in this little area of grass has been slowly rising just a little bit. Just a little bit here, and then it was a little warmer, and then there was a nice warm breeze that came through. And Rasa, if you'd look up,
Is my dragon up there?
there is a Cheshire cat dragon grin twinkling in the night sky.
Hooray for Smiley.
And it just makes a circle around, a big looping circle, and then disappears off into the sky.
Maiev.
The sparring
Totally
has
had
been
no idea.
witnessed. Maiev said what?
Maiev is completely unaware. She figures she's just warm because exercise.
Yeah, I got hot. I think this may be Aste's first occasion to witness a Cheshire Cat dragon grin in the sky. It's literally just a toothy grin.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yes, a little bit.
Mhm.
Snaps is just giggling in joy next to him,
I'll
having
just
also seen it.
I'll just start taking notes. Make a little drawing of it.
I just clap a hand onto Maev's shoulder. You are fucking terrifying, you know that?
Yeah, I know. And I ruffle his hair again. But Rasa over here is super fucking sneaky. You didn't even know she was there.
No, I didn't. Not at all. I think literally the only thing that gave it away was I think you were trying to talk to her and were already talking to me, so I kind of heard what you were quote unquote saying. It's the only reason I
But I
started
was
turning my head.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the only reason I even started turning my head. But I needed to turn my head, I would guess, about 30 seconds faster. Because by the time my head got about a quarter of the way down, there was already a knife in my back. So,
Hey,
caught
she gave
you.
me permission.
yeah, yeah. I'm totally down. It was funny.
Was it moving? Was it doing that movie in your hand thing? Move. Was
Yeah,
it moving?
but I think it was moving a whole lot more while I was putting a little bit of art on the rocks.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So it really just moves all the time. That's kind of cool.
Usually when I'm up to no good.
That's even.
Looks like your knife appreciates a prankster, huh?
A little bit.
Alrighty.
Well, let's take these bloody people inside, shall we? Gouty Snoot's going to be so thrilled.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
For
yeah,
the
that's gonna be annoying.
yeah. And in the morning, he's going to come out, and there's graffiti
Blood all over
on
his
shit
grass.
in the
Oh, and
and
there's
graffiti
graffiti
on the
happened?
rocks and the trees.
I don't think they've realized the graffiti just quite yet, so it's fun.
It's dark out.
It's fine.
That's true. It's dark out. You guys probably don't see it. What were those perception checks? Let's look. Aste probably saw your art.
It was beautiful.
Here's a screenshot, dude. Here's a screenshot. New screenshot.
So, we're going to make our way back into the
I can say.
pristine, gorgeous lobby of the Cerulean View with its shiny, polished marble floor.
I'm going.
And Gouty Snoot is just going to scamper toward the door. Hey, oh my, yes. Well, oh my goodness, yes. Well,
You missed a
okay.
show.
You all right? You. Oh my goodness, look at you, sir. You don't. You're.
Just move. We're fine. Get out of the way.
Okay, hand
I
on the
have
little
just punched
pad,
this Foggy
please.
in the shoulder.
And as he takes the bloodied weapons, he's like, okay, sure, yep. But whoosh, it goes away. I'm sure they'll be clean when they come back. Who's next?
You wouldn't happen
I,
to have magic to clean us up? No, you just
why
operate
didn't
the
you?
magical stuff.
Why didn't you ask?
Do you? Points to Aste.
No,
No.
Oh,
I don't.
okay.
I somehow don't have prestidigitation. Somehow. I somehow don't have that. One of the best spells. What am I doing? First, detect magic. Now this. This is ridiculous.
We'll find a scroll of it for you at some point.
Okay. Yes, you will.
You got plenty of ink and paper for that.
You're not wrong.
So as you guys all start making your way up the stairs, you hear Gouty Snoot behind you with this clanking sound of a bucket and a mop. Running out to polish the marble floor by the front door at high speed. Oh, get this one,
Wait.
following you up the stairs with a mop.
So here's
Rasa,
a.
just be a pain, is going to like rub a finger against Maev and just start dragging it oh so lightly along the walls.
Oh,
Wait. So I have a.
he just sort of slumps and sits on the stairs behind you and just waits till you're gone so he can clean it up after you're done.
Question.
Yes.
Shape water is 5 feet. Can I just flick it off of them while it's still wet? I don't know if blood, because blood has water in it, but I don't know if that I can finagle
I
that.
imagine just the water molecules would fly out and they would just be, yeah, it would end up being dried blood on them.
It would just dry out the blood that's already on us. Yeah.
Pink mist.
That's fine then.
And when Rasa like gets a finger full of my blood, it catches my attention because she pokes me. I'm like, what the? And I just like slap my hand onto Foggy's chest because I sliced his chest open.
Oh.
And just leave handprints as we go.
Gouty Snoot swoons on the stairs and just leans back against the banister railing. Oh.
No wonder you guys had people following you. Huh.
We're entertaining.
Entertaining for you.
He could be a little bit more discreet with his disgust of our current situation.
I wouldn't be if I were him.
I don't think you want to be him. He's kind of yeah.
Looking at you, you're kind of yeah right now too, believe it or not.
Well,
No,
I mean,
Foggy said I'm terrifying. I said, no, Foggy said I'm terrifying.
Yeah. I'd agree.
Definitely terrifying. Alrighty, as you arrive to your room, you find on a tray, on the floor, in the hallway, in front of your door, an enormous bucket of frozen peaches and cherries, and they are resting in a bed of ice.
Mhm.
There's way more ice than there is peaches and cherries.
I'm confused.
Hmm.
The iron deficiency gang stand up? Chewing ice? No?
Well, you put
Stand
ice
up
on
slowly.
wounds.
Oh, they're offering.
You would,
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
you would put ice on a boo-boo. I guess, yes. And there is a tall stack of cloth napkins on the tray next to this bucket of ice with some fruit in it.
Stand up slowly, however. Or I should get that TV static.
All right. Do we have anything else going on before we go to sleep, folks?
Snaps does want to bunk with Maiev tonight.
Probably got some sendings to do.
I guess I'll. Do I still have enough slots for Arcane Lock?
How late is it at this point?
It's maybe 10:30, 11
'Cause
o'clock.
we went. Okay.
One more time.
10:30 or
10:30,
11 o'clock at night.
In game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I feel like. I mean, I feel like that's maybe not too late to message Mrs. Scaros as well.
How many
Mhm.
rooms do we have again?
Not like 2 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Well, Dusk spoke up first, so we're going to do Dusk's messages first. Gregory, are you ready to count things?
I will be in a second.
I'm trying to see what my spell slots look like. I'm pretty sure I'm
Okay,
good.
my OBS captured it immediately. Let's put a blank line at the top. Oh god.
All right, first sending spell.
Ready to go.
I'm gonna send it to Artelis.
Okay, not what I was expecting to hear. Okay, we're ready. Go ahead.
All right. First one will be let's see, starting. Okay, guys, Artelis, Dusk here. We're in Salt End, making our way back to Dybrook quickly. Any updates?
15-ish, yeah.
How's everyone in Dybrook?
5 more.
Any dragons? Toodaloo?
Unless Toodaloo is 3 words, you've got 2 more words.
Art
You-
sucks.
Art
Art
sucks.
sucks.
The response.
Oh wait, no, it's not art. Not Artelis sucks. Oh no!
What was that?
Oh,
Artelis sucks.
Art is short for Artelis. So
That's funny.
Womp womp.
I don't know.
You get back, she says, Dusk? Salt End. That's not far. We're okay now. No new dragons. Construction is going well. Everybody seems to be healing nicely.
3 more.
Toodaloo?
Now you have to say Toodaloo Dusk sucks.
Yeah, I should have.
Alright.
Right, that's good to know. Now I'm trying to imagine who you thought I was going to cast sending to because I don't.
I thought you were going to call Mrs. Scarro.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'd probably be comparing notes to Snaps to make sure we don't do double duty.
Ah,
Snaps was planning to message Mrs. Scaros
Okay.
tonight, or if it was too late tomorrow, but I was going to do it tonight then.
oh no. Oh,
That's-
knowing because Burris is fighting a battle of her own in her own living room.
It has initiative. If Snaps wants to do Miss Scarlet, I gotta think of who else.
Ow.
Sorry, so what are we at? Are we up to
I'm
Snap's
trying to
message, or
think.
you have a second one?
I'm trying to think. I'm sure there was. I just my brain is blanking at the moment. So if she wants to send something to Miss Scaros, she can go ahead and do that while I think.
Okay. How we doing there, Snaps?
Snaps will. I wrote it out. Where the hell is it?
Has anybody else noticed that there's just an empty mason jar at the front of the table in the lobby of the Cerulean View?
Tip jar.
All those little vases of flour and one empty mason jar.
I like the
I just
answer of it
noticed.
being a tip jar.
Ah, there we go.
So Snaps would message Mrs. Scaros.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry it's taking so long to get back. Things keep happening. Good things mostly. Helping people. On the road again tomorrow. Everything okay back home?
Yeah, I hit the wrong physical key a couple times there, but yeah.
Oh, darling. Everything is moving along nicely. Healing is going well. Hacking is going well. Tell me, red or blue?
She has 5 more words.
No, really, red or
I'm
blue?
relaying this to the group
No, really,
I'm
red or blue?
relaying this to the group as I as it comes in. Packing? So she's not messaging yet. She's like talking to herself. Packing? Red or blue, guys?
Red.
I think you know my answer, says the guy covered in blue.
Well, I've heard red. So,
I was just thoroughly confused. Red or blue? What? I don't get it. Am I
That
just
is the
supposed to pick
question,
one?
isn't it?
Can I just pick a random color? Purple.
No, well, I assume she's asking red or blue because she's picking from a specific list of things, and so throwing out something that is not
Oh.
in that pile is. My assumption is she's choosing the color of an article of clothing, and I've gone with red.
Purple.
do we want to put it to a vote?
I will say blue.
Okay.
I am sticking with purple.
My app says, why not both?
Yeah, purple is red and blue.
Dusk would say blue. I don't know.
2 blues, 1 red.
I don't know what Rasa would say. Rasa's in the bathroom.
I mean, Rasa does wear blue.
Who is messaging me at a time like this?
We're picking colors,
Wardrobe
damn it.
collection is so important. Jesus. Will there be another sending to answer the question, red or blue?
Yes, there will be. Votes.
There's
One
2
red,
blues, a red,
2
and a
blue,
purple.
1 purple. Packing? Also, when's your anniversary? I'm just gonna leave it at that. I know I've got more room,
Okay.
but
Oh, darling, blue. Blue then. Blue, purple? Yes, purple. Lovely. Yes, I can fit that in. Yes. 3 days. 3 days. And oh my. Everything's fine. Um when are you she's just totally flaky.
When
Like
are
you have
you is
never
when the
heard.
when are you is the cutoff for the record.
Yeah, you have never heard this tone in her voice. She sounded like a giddy schoolgirl in a panic.
Mhm. Interesting.
so red and blue and purple. Also, their anniversary is in 3 days.
Mm.
She seems kind of distracted right now.
But she did say that everything's fine and the healing is going well.
Yes. I would have relayed that with the first message, yes. I feel like maybe I don't want to bother her anymore this evening.
Stressing out over prom dress decisions.
Those were absolutely not the best days. Anywho,
Oh shoot, I needed to keep that open actually because we're gonna be doing more sendings later.
uh-huh.
Yep. I'll just hide it on the recording.
So, next. Is Dusk doing any more sending?
Right.
Okay.
Well, he'd probably take note. It's been 24 hours, over 24 hours since he's heard from Warthor. The expectation that he would have heard from Warthor. So if he hasn't actually heard from Warthor by this point,
Forgive me, the DM cannot remember what Ward Hurl promised to do. He
uh,
was going to get it
recap-
into the hands of someone who could get it to Candlekeep.
yes. Going back to the recap, we agreed to escort him to the gallery where he would take a teleportation circle and ensure the orb is safely carried to Candlekeep. He is to contact us within 24 hours to ensure it has safely arrived.
Mm. Cool. All right. Well, you haven't heard from him yet.
Okay. So I'll burn a sending to
It has just been barely over 24 hours, right?
okay. I'm assuming at this point it would be the clock would have started to be ringing on that 24-hour deadline.
Yeah.
So I'll send one to him, and I'll say,
Maya will lean in and go, do the scary voice, do the scary.
scary voice. My voice is always scary to him.
Hmm.
I'll say, Werthor, Dusk. Where's the orb? Is it secret? Is it safe?
I love it because I've been watching The Hobbit.
By any chance you ever visit the gallery? Ever notice anything weird? More thorough?
Warthurl is the end of your message.
Yep.
Assuming counts as a word.
I would say one syllable word. Yes.
Ah, yes, dusk, sir. It's late. Sorry. They're not back yet, but as I understand it, the delivery has been made. There is someone named something that sounds like juice, who has taken possession.
There is someone named Janus.
There you
Was
go.
the end of your thing.
He's going to realize that he fucked it up and he'll launch a sending. Sorry, that man has taken possession. He's in charge there. All is well. The gallery? No. Is there a problem?
5 more.
That's all he's going to say.
He'd respond knowing that that was a follow-up sending. Dusk would say, "No problem anymore. Thanks to Fate's Wanderers. You're welcome." And he'd just leave it at that. Or no,
Okay.
he'd say, "Nighty night, sleep tight. Don't let the monsters in the dark bite."
Alrighty. And because you're responding to him, he's not going to send a sending to say,
Right.
okay, good night.
Cool. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Somebody has opinions.
It's the wolf in your head.
Yeah, I was going to say, is Kurok having a bad night? Does he want to go play some more in the yard?
Can we not turn my badass werewolf half into an adorable puppy, please? Oh, who am I kidding? It's already happened. The image is already cemented
late.
in your minds.
I'd say I'd probably have
It
a
is
spell.
a giant, terrifying dire wolf that loves belly rubs.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What's next?
I could spend the probably sizable amount of time they're doing sendings to alarm up every room in a ritual.
Cool.
And then probably give mine an arcane lock as well. Because I'm not trying to get stabbed for someone else.
me.
No, it's because y'all are spreading blood all over the commoner's house. I'm not trying to get a
Oh.
hitman sent after us.
Yeah, Samity is in the room when you all come back and
Yeah.
just utterly panics about the bloodiness of just two of you.
Yep, I am.
But and she like runs up to Foggy like just patting him down. Are you okay? Where are you hurt? What? Somebody, can't you do something about this? Looking at Snaps, and then runs over to Maiev and like puts her hands on your cheeks. And are you okay? Look at me. Are you okay?
And Maya was just cackling because this we're rewinding this as soon as we walk in the room. So she's just cackling, and she's got Foggy's blood on one of her hands, but has completely forgotten that because this is adorable, and she's just gonna put her hands on somebody's shoulders and like shove her an arm's length away and go, "You missed a hell of a show, kid. It was so awesome." And then, oh shit, and she pulls her hands off like, oh. Sorry, we have to wash your shirt now.
Oh my gosh. And she scampers down the hall to go wash her shirt. Okay, and then the sendings happen. I totally forgot Samity was waiting in the room. Sorry. Who's bunking with Aste? Because he's locking the door.
Yeah.
How many bedrooms do we have again? Each with 2 beds in? It's 3?
Yeah, there
3
were 3
bedrooms
rooms,
and the
and
couch.
Dusk was on the couch so that he could be in front of the window with the good view of the moon.
Yep, and I alarmed every room, but I'm arcane locking mine because I'm not trying to get stabbed by a hitman. I'm spending 25 gold to not get stabbed. So
Do we want to put
And
Samity in there with Aste or Foggy? Rasa?
she would
I don't
probably
know.
be safer in there.
all I'm saying is whoever
Yeah.
goes in there's not getting taught the password. So good luck.
Okay, Samity is locked in Aste's room after she washes her shirt.
Oof.
All right.
Can I have like 3 seconds of silence? I think my recording is doing something weird.
Uh-oh.
Nope, we're good.
Okay, cool.
I was over here in my head going 1 potato, 2 potato. Okay. Next. What's next? What's are we sleeping? What are we doing?
Snaps
Snaps
is
is
bunking with
rooming.
Maiev.
Yes.
So I want to have a conversation with her because Foggy said she was good at the like talking to mom wisdom.
Okay. 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 That's cool.
I'll be
And
bunking with Aste then.
Mm-mm.
No, I
no,
won't be.
you're
We just
you're
put locked
bunking
Samity in
Sam's
there. You're bunking with Rasa.
Yeah, I'm bunking with Rasa. Okay, just making sure.
the one who just stabbed you in the back.
Yeah.
yeah. You'll be all
Love
kinds
it.
of safe. So Maya will be like, Snaps, can we do you have any talkie long far away talkie left? I want to try and do the
I do.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Snaps is very excited about this.
Oh boy, I gotta.
I'm gonna take Maev's hand and let her use me as an arcane antenna and use my sending to talk to people that she knows but I don't.
Cool. Hold please, because I was wrapped up in the other messages. He is now 11.
I know Maev's not great with numbers, so I'm not gonna say 25 words, but I am gonna remind her it's very short.
Very short. Okay.
Short
Okay. Very
messages.
short. Okay. She's like she's got one hand on the tattoo
If you
of.
want to plan it out first, we can plan out the message first. I think Snaps has some paper she can write and help you draft a message.
Okay. And she's while we're drafting this message that I'm not gonna actually role play the drafting of. I'm just gonna let it happen.
Yeah.
She's like rubbing the tattoo of Vicky and Gerald, and she's like, okay, well he's only 11, so I really can't yell at him for being on the roof. I already told him not to let him back on the roof. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna attempt to use Snaps as an antenna
Mm-hmm.
to reach out to Gerald.
We have done
Did
before.
we have a roll to see how well it worked last time, or did we just let it happen?
I think
The
we
first
did
time when
an
she didn't have
Arcana
message
check.
yet, we rolled and it did not work. The second time after she had message, I can't remember if we rolled, but it did work. And now we're even a couple levels higher than that.
Yeah, I'm
And
just
we've
gonna
done this
say it
before.
works. It's a skill the two of you are developing, and it now works.
Sweet.
And I'm burning a 4th level on it because I'm out of my 3s.
Yeah.
Okay. So, telling Gerald most recent events. What would she want to tell him? Okay. Gregor, you have to count.
Yep, I'm ready.
All right. Hey, honey, it's me. Do I sound weird when I do this, or do I sound like me? Anyway, I fought I think it's a werewolf. I don't know. I sparred
I
with one of
think
my
it's
people tonight.
you're cut off.
So apparently the drafting didn't help too much.
She
Not
didn't
at
stick
all.
to the script. She didn't stick to the script.
Solid 8 intelligence, my
But I
guys.
still got juice in the tank. I got 2 more 4th levels, Maya.
Wait, what was the last thing she said?
I think it was
When she got cut off, I fought A.
Yes.
I think so.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop
Hello.
Maiev and say, tell her where she got cut off. You got cut off before you could say werewolf, but I can do it
Oh,
again.
damn it.
Although he has a
So-
chance to respond.
Is it Ziggy or
Oh.
Gerald? Who were you talking to?
Gerald.
Gerald. You get back, hello, love. You need to be more brief. I'm glad you're well. I think you're well. You sound well. Thought what?
4 more words.
Oh, yeah. That's where it got cut off. Okay, maybe I'll think about it a little harder this time. Just one more time, if that's okay.
Does he have any more to say with
I
those
can
4
try it
words?
at least a couple more times.
Nope.
Okay, so she's actually thinking about it now, and she's gonna be like, "Okay, here we go," and grab Snap's hands again. Shorter, right? But Foggy, he's kind of a werewolf. He's really fun. I can do weird magic now. Is Siggy okay? I'm fine aside from the blood.
Oh. I'm fine aside from the cutoff.
Master of awkward moments. Much better, dear. Siggy's fine. We're fine. Who's Foggy? Hope it's a friend. Love you. How many words you got left?
Sorry. Yeah, I didn't realize that's what we were waiting for. 10.
Oh. Our hearts are always with you. Be safe. That's all.
Hell yeah.
She's just gonna sit there and beam and smile for a minute.
And of course, Snaps hears every word as it passes back and forth through her.
And she's a little bit more subdued now. She was really giddy because she likes like doing the weird magic stuff. She was a little bit giddy when we started, but now she's kind of more subdued, pensive. And she'll say, I think I've got enough in me for one more if you have anything else to say. But I will remind you that I do hear everything that happens. If there's anything you don't want me to hear.
Yeah. Did I say anything that weirded you out? Did he say anything that weirded you out?
But you two are sweet.
Oh, I'm terrifying.
Well, I mean, you've got the terrifying exterior, but on the inside,
On the inside. Yeah.
I mean, you're scary, but it's pretty clear you care for all of us.
Yeah. He's He's my person. He just better be keeping up with Siggy's training. No, he's only 11. He said that Siggy takes after me. You better keep him up with the training. Especially if he's gonna let him climb on roofs. And she's just like palm. Face palm.
Oh my god, Mom, it happened 4 weeks ago. Let it go.
Thank
4
you so much,
weeks to
brother, for
them, 2
attempting to
years to the
rock
rest
it.
of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's never gonna let
Thank
that
you,
go.
Gregory, for attempting to rocket White Claw out of my nose. That was a singular experience.
And Snaps is gonna be thoughtful for another moment and say, "Do you struggle sometimes? It's obvious that you love them and you miss them, but it's also clear that you care for us here. Is it hard sometimes to have your heart in two places at once?"
And she's just gonna like cock her head to the side in that making it look like she's smarter than she is way. And she's gonna think real hard for a second.
As her momdar is pinging off the back of her head.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And so she's thinking, having my heart in two places at once is it's hard sometimes, but I know that they are safe back home because they were safe when I left, and there had never really been, I don't know, say a dragon flying down and spewing fire on things back home. And I know you guys are safe here because we all look after each other, and you and Dusky are really good at making sure we don't die. And me and Foggy are really good at beating stuff up.
Hmm.
And Rasa is about the sneakiest person ever. So she's always able to sneak up on people and beat them up even better than me and Foggy do.
Samity
But
makes cheese.
and Samity makes cheese.
And Aste makes you
um,
confused.
yeah.
Sorry. I shouldn't interrupt. I'll be quiet. I'm sorry.
um, when I left home 2 years ago, Gerald sat down and sat down with me, and we had a really long talk, and he's way better with words than me. He's really, really smart. And we all know I'm not as smart as he is. Um but he promised me that if and they would keep home safe. So it's easier for me to do what he told me to do, which was to follow my heart and protect those who needed my strength. So my heart's in two places at once, but it's my whole heart here with you guys. Did And she's just gonna start scratching her head because she's confused herself at this point, like, "Did that make sense?"
I think so. I'm just last night, and then she stops and shakes her head, and she says something else. Um, Actually, earlier tonight, there was something that Gouty Snoot said of all people. Uh, he, we were leaving, and he called us a clan, and I mean, it doesn't mean anything to him, but he didn't mean anything by it. But where I come from, clan is a very specific word, and it's where you choose, where you belong to. And I I have
It's like your
these
family.
I yeah, sort of. Sometimes your family isn't all that they're supposed to be. I, I'm I mean I understand why Rasa wouldn't want to go home. But
Yeah.
you guys I, I love you, and I have known this, and but I also I didn't want to leave the temple. The My lady, my veiled one, she asked me to leave, and it wasn't an order, it wasn't a command, but of course I left. But the plan was always to go back to the temple. And and part of me maybe doesn't want to, and but I love them, and if I don't go back, am I abandoning them?
Hmm. Okay. Let's see. And she's gonna lean in a little closer to you, and she's obviously trying to absorb everything that was said. And obviously, because this is my Ev, everything is not being absorbed.
And Snaps is obviously
So
having trouble like vocalizing and giving detail to this. It's not like she talks about it.
yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So okay. So okay. 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 And she's like thinking real fucking hard, like you can hear the gears turning. So hmm, your god lady sent you to do something that meant you had to leave home. And while you were gone, you found us, and you love us, and we love you, and you're trying to figure out if staying with us is good or bad. Hmm. She's like doing that stroking of the beard thing, even though she doesn't have a beard. Um. Well, let's see. You're doing good things and you're doing what your god lady said to do at the same time, and you're keeping all of us safe at the same time, and you make us happy, and we love you. And I think it comes down to what does your heart want? Because I know we've only known you for a little bit, but we've only known you for a little bit, and we love you. And the people back home known you your whole life, and they would be stupider than me if they didn't love you. And part of loving somebody is letting them do what their heart wants.
Smarter
Ask
than you give
Gerald, he'll
yourself
tell
credit
you.
for, I have. Sometimes I don't know if it's okay to be selfish if someone needs me. Back home at the temple, everybody who's there is there because they want to be there. Most people aren't born at the temple. There's a lot of older members of the clan, or Snaps kind of shimmies around and sticks her leg out. There's a lot of folks at the clan who have had injuries, and I just worry that they might need me there.
Okay. Well, hmm. Well, how about this? Our little clan here has two people that keep us alive and fix our boo boos. How many people at the temple can do the stuff that you guys do?
I mean, there are several clerics.
Okay, okay. You are you were probably the best one there, cause well, duh. But
Oh
if
no,
they have
absolutely not. You you should meet my high priestess sometime. She's really
well,
cool.
all right. I still
She taught
think
me everything I know.
you were probably the coolest one there. I mean, I haven't met any of them, but I'm still pretty sure that you were probably the coolest one there. And so, since you had somebody teach you everything you know, that means that there's somebody there that knows everything you know. So they should be able to do any of the things that you might feel like you would be needed for while you're not there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there was that bad cave with the memories. There was one of the memories where I went back home and everyone was dead. And I know it's stuff that we stopped and it was just possibilities, but it's and bothering me.
Yeah, that's not a good fake memory to have.
Cave was really
Mm,
rude. I didn't like it.
yeah, that. Um, yeah, the thing that I want. There it is. Well, um, I think we just it builds character. Uh, I think we have to remember that they were just it was the nightmare things messing with our heads. One of the ones I had, they the the girl one was looking at holes on my stomach and
Mm.
and poking me and all that stuff and Rasa was not happy about that. She yelled at her. She told her to get away from me. But there were good ones too. Did you have good ones too?
There, yeah, there were some good ones, and like some good ones that seemed to come after bad ones. It was weird. And
Yeah.
one of the good ones, I was old, and I was back at the temple. It was nice.
You want to know what my favorite good one was?
Yeah.
I was I just kind of like opened my eyes and Siggy was in front of me, but
Hmm.
it wasn't my little Siggy. It it was it was it was Sigibert as as a man, like a real grown up man,
Hmm.
and he was all muscly and healthy, and he had this really pretty purple fancy shirt thing on, and he was really close, like in my face close, because we were dancing, and I looked past him, and Gerald was over there dancing with a dwarf woman, and she kind of looked familiar, I think, but she had on this really pretty purple dress thing that we were at his wedding, and Mrs. Scarles and Jean were dancing, and you were all you guys were there, and there was singing, there was all kinds of dancing. And I promise you weren't old. I promise you were not old. It was really nice.
I hope that one comes
That's
true.
the one that I want. Me too. That's the fake memories that I want to keep. I don't know. There, that cave was all kinds of weird.
I think I just need to listen to Mr. Fancy Pants. Just possibilities. Maybe it's just better to forget them.
Yeah, the ones that hurt more than they help. It, Like, especially since they might not have happened, and they might never happen. I think it's best we we gotta let go of the ones that hurt too much and try to pay more attention to the things that make us smile. I wish you could have heard Rock while me and Foggy were fighting. He was so happy.
Well, maybe we'll have to have a round two some other time, not tonight.
Yeah, not tonight. I think we used all the magics. He almost got me though. Did you see it? I was so proud of him.
It was very close. And Snaps will burn a lower level spell, do a second level healing word. She still probably looks pretty rough. And Maya's
she
gonna
looks
get 6 hit points.
Yeah, she looks pretty bad. She looks pretty bad.
Yes, after that healing, she's up to a whole 29 hit points.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm running out of gas in the tank, man. Oh, mm. I don't know. I just had a lot on my mind, but you're good at this, Mayev.
Foggy said I am too, but I'm not good with words most of the time. Harold's way better with the words. I don't think I'm as bad as Dusk. I've never asked anybody the last time they heard from their wife.
When you intimidate people, it's on purpose.
Yeah,
With him, it just
kind
kind
of
of
happens.
happens at awkward moments. Thanks, Mayev.
Yeah. Did I help?
You did help. And Snaps is still like, she's pensive. She's in her head. She's thinking about things. But yeah, she's, I guess, going to be getting ready for bed.
Maya whips out the tattoo equipment.
Oh yeah.
Snaps is going to watch her tattoo. And actually, after a minute, Snaps is going to get really close. What does it feel like? The tattoo thing.
I mean, and player absolutely cannot recall what I'm working on at the moment. So we're just gonna say she's adding some stars behind the moon on Dusk's portrait to partially symbolize Aste. And she's like, well, it's kind of like, I mean, I have a whole bunch now, so I'm kind of used to it. But it does kind of hurt. It's like being stabbed a lot on purpose and then coloring at the same time. It I mean, it's probably like when you got your ears pierced, but a lot more and not on your
Grew up
ears.
when I got my ears pierced.
Oh yeah, you probably wouldn't like it.
I've been stabbed other times, and it wasn't that bad. I don't know why the ears bothered me.
Well,
She's just really
yeah.
interested in the tattooing because, like, probably not anything she's ever going to be able to have done.
Well, you could shave tattoo, but the hair will grow right over it and nobody knows there.
Well, she's been
Yeah.
shaved before, and it took like 2 years for the undercoat and the guard hairs to grow back. And she might say something to that effect to Maiev. It's just yeah. And then you couldn't see it anyway. She's
But you
visible,
would know
Joey.
it's there.
Who would know it's there?
Like I forget about the one that's got all my ghosty guys on it. That was the first one I ever got. And I forget about it because I can't see it. Scare
Who
myself
did that one?
when I like catch it in the water. Who would have done that one?
It was the guy who taught you how to tattoo, whoever that was.
Yeah. I don't know that he ever received a name.
Just a
It
guy in your village.
Yeah. So let's see, my village was a whole bunch of everything. Um, mm, I'm gonna say it was it was this really cool halfling dude, and it was so great because halflings are all really small, and I'm really not. So he kind of like had to climb up and down my back to get it done. So I got a massage at the same time. It was really cool.
Nice. Oh, yeah. I don't think Snaps really has anything else to say, but if Mayev's cool with her watching, she's just going to be really interested in the tattooing process and then head to bed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Totally.
Totally cool.
Getting any reading done tonight.
You got all day in the wagon tomorrow. I assume y'all are leaving Salten tonight in the morning.
I would imagine so.
Dusk will
Do
have
we
one
have?
thing.
I was going to say, do we have anything else before sleep?
Yeah, Dusk. I assume Dusk can get outside through the window somehow.
Yep. Especially since all you
So
got to do is do your twilight flight thing.
yeah, I can do steps of night. Right. So
Yeah.
yeah, Dusk, without his armor, without anything on, he's after everyone's kind of retired to their rooms. Dusk will open the window up in steps of night and kind of drift up to the topmost place where he can kind of sit comfortably on the roof.
Okay.
And he'll cast Commune.
Read it to me.
Okay, this is the contact your deity or divine proxy and ask up to 3 questions that can be answered with a yes or no. Yeah, so, or it could be unclear, things like that.
Yeah.
It's so since I did it yesterday, Dusk will cast it and say, I'm sorry, it was a bit rude to ask you the question yesterday the way I did. So, not worrying about blame or forgiveness or anything like that. But given my home, the attachments, the pride, the love, and all that, if I hadn't forgotten all of that, would I be here where I am today?
I need some DM clarification.
Sure.
Dusk's. Yeah, your memory loss of the night in question
Right.
was just the night in question. Nothing
Right.
else about your home.
It
You
was.
lost more memories when you did the thing in the cave.
Oh, is that how it worked? I can't remember.
Yeah, when you left home, it was
Right.
on a night when a thing happened, and you have trouble remembering exactly the thing that
So,
happened that
so
made you run.
okay. So, the specifics then. It's more about okay. If things, the reason why things played out was necessary for me to be where I am today. That's sort of the question.
Sorry, still struggling. Your question is about would I be here if whatever that is that happened on that bridge hadn't happened?
Was it necessary, regardless of why or who or for what reason? But if I hadn't felt the fear and the and the shame which caused me to turn from my home, if it wasn't for that, I mean, would I be where I am today?
You will get sensation that you get that wind rustling, the breeze on the back of your head that tells you you've been heard. If it hadn't happened, would you be here?
Meaning that was
I think-
necessary for me to instead of turning back and heading towards home to figure out what
Yeah.
happened. That was
I
what
think
for me, the character, to turn instead of run.
Yeah, I think you're going to get a positive response that your choices that you made that day are what made this man that is now asking a question.
And he'll actually feel better about that.
Yeah.
He's like, it was
I
necessary.
don't remember what your positive responses feel like. I think it's a hug.
It is, or the be
Yeah.
that feeling. He's like, okay. Next question. The dragon that attacked Dybrook, is it seeking us or what we carry?
There is a tightening around you. The that blanket of comfort and protection that she lays on you feels very tight. And again, it is a positive response.
Okay. He's just gonna kind of instinctively look around in the skies and just take a deep breath. All right. Would it be better for the people that live here if we were to just give the dragon what it wants?
You're gonna get a bit of a wishy-washy answer. It's warm and it's cold and it's warm and it's cold, and settles on a negative.
Mm.
Like she had to think about how to answer that question and decided and made her choice as if it were a choice that she could make. What would I do? What would I do? And the final result was no, don't give it to him.
So
But you could tell she really had to feel her feelings about that.
right. It was not an easy
Yeah.
answer. And so Dusk will he'll stand up on the roof and sort of look out over Salt End and all the people there and sort of feels familiar to him, maybe in some way, even though he can't remember specifics. And he's like, well, the only way to make a complicated question about dragons simpler is to solve the fucking problem. And I think that dragon's not going to like our solution. He'll just sort of bask in the moonlight and just feel a little bit like a weight's lifted, because I think if Dusk realizes that this all had to happen the way it happened for him to be here in this moment, for them, for his comrades, his friends, to be here in this moment where such consequences could unfold, that it sort of strengthens his convictions that, there's no, shame that has a purpose, fear that has a purpose, a greater purpose, frustration, and the things that those statues made him feel, that frustration, if it all has a purpose, then it's worth bearing those burdens. And he'll activate, not plummet to the ground, he'll activate Steps of Night and sort of float down back into the room and ponder these things as he goes to bed.
Cool. Love that. Excuse me, so do the Amethyst sisters. So I absolutely love just how much RP we've had today. Thank you all very much. It is 11:15, and the next thing I have written is also very RP heavy. And it is all going to fall on Sarah's shoulders. So I need to know if Sarah wants to continue.
I probably should start the session with that rather than end it, because she's she's curled up ready to. She's a sleepy lizard.
Sleepy lizard. Okay, so we're gonna, unless anybody else had anything else to do before bed, we can start the next session with waking up in the morning and packing our things and getting our asses on the road.
And growing boobs.
And growing
Snaps
boobs.
will settle. Oh yeah.
Indeed.
With the new icon.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I should have you send me that image so that I can make a token, or send me a token of it.
Stay's shirt is just straining. What does Sammy think of that first thing in the morning?
Elves don't have large teeth. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, Samity's going to be the one who's like, "Oh wow, what happened to you?"
What happened to you?
All right, well, I'm doing my paperclip thing, and you people can say good night to the YouTubes.
Goodbye.
And
Good night, YouTubes.
Good night, YouTube.